Well, hello everyone. Welcome back to the Glam Territory. My name is Terry Martin and I'm going to show you a makeup tutorial today on my lovely friend Leanna. I'm also going to tell you all the products that I used on her for this makeup tutorial. Welcome to the Glam Territory's Client Chronicles. Let's get it. For the first step, I am putting Vaseline lotion on Leanna's face. It is important to put some type of moisturizer on the face before you apply any type of makeup. Next, I am using a dark brown eyebrow gel from She to outline and fill in her eyebrows. I am also using a brow liner brush from Jessup number 322. When I do eyebrows on a client, I always make sure that there's an ombre faded look in the front, and from the middle to the end of the eyebrow is when I darken it. Next, I am lining up her eyebrows with the concealer. This concealer that I'm using is called RK by Kiss HD Concealer and Foundation Brush. The color is Fawn, RKBC 14. The color is Fawn. The brush that I am using to conceal her eyebrows is called a flat shadow brush from Morphe. This brush is just an alternative from not having an actual concealer brush. Now I am taking the color Fawn concealer and putting it on her eyelids for her base. Now I am tapping out her concealer with a detailed taper blender brush. I do this to make sure that her concealer is completely flat without any creases. Next, I am spraying Maybelline New York's Lasting Fix Setting Spray. I spray on a concealer to make it dry faster. You can either let it sit for about a good 5 to 7 minutes, or in my technique, you can use setting spray and dry it with a fan. Next, I am using the matte Wet n Wild Photo Focus Face Primer. For the eyeshadow look, I am using two Juvia Places eyeshadow palettes. The first one I'm using is the Warrior 2 by Juvia's, and I'm using the color Kufuru. It's a brown color, Kufuru. For the next eyeshadow color, I am using Kano in the second eyeshadow palette that I'm using called the Warrior by Juvia's. Now I'm taking the first color and blending it in with the second color. For the third eyeshadow color, I am using a Hosi in the Warrior by Juvia's palette. As you can see, I have used 3 different brushes, but they are all eyeshadow brushes. And the reason why I use 3 different eyeshadow brushes is to make sure that I don't mess up each color. I am blending a Hosi with Kano. I wanted to go ahead and put a gold eyeline on her eye. So now I am using the Tattoo Matte Eyeliner to draw the line. And then I am going to use a wing liner from Jessup number 317 and use the Warrior by Juvia's Idiot color, which is a sparkly golden color. The matte eyeliner is from the Magic collection. There was a little gold from the eyeliner that had fell on her face, so I took a makeup remover and wiped the little bit that was on. It's important to wipe it off because you do not want it to mix in with your foundation. I replaced the Vaseline lotion and the matte primer in that area to make sure that my foundation looks good. For her foundation, I had used Believe Beauty Skin Finish Foundation, medium to full coverage, in the color Mocha. The brush I am using is from Jessup. It's called the Define Buffer number 103. Now I'm using a foundation brush to get under her eyes. I used it also to outline her eyebrows at the top. To make sure that her foundation is nicely defined, I went on and used my pink squeegee to tap it out. Next, I am taking the Fawn Color Concealer and putting it under her eyes as well as her T-zone and her chin. To spread out the concealer in those areas, I'm using Jessup's 222 Luxe All Over Shader. To set and bake her concealer, I am using Believe Beauty's Matte Blur Loose Powder, medium to deep. I am also using an angle squeegee to make it easier. What I like to do is bake the powder on the front of the eyebrows to give the eyebrows more of an ombre look. For her under eye color, I had used the Warrior 2 by Juvia's. I used the colors Shawada and Kufru.
Get under that eye, girl.
I hate that. I know, I hate
When
that.
putting color under the eyes, make sure that you use a small wing liner brush or just use a small flat brush.
Next, I am contouring her face with a strobing and shading highlight and contour palette from Absolute New York. I am using the color Truffle. I am also using a small powder brush from Nika K, New York. I am also taking the truffle color and putting it under her cheekbones so her cheekbones can look defined. To set her cheeks up a little bit higher, I took the Believe Beauty's loose powder and lined it under her cheekbones. After the loose powder baked, I brushed it off with Jessup's 101 Luxe Face Definer and Jessup's 106 powder brush. Now I am blending in the truffle contour with the rest of her face. With the flat eyeshadow brush, I am contouring her nose with the same color contour, Truffle. For her blush color, I am using Juvia's Place Blush Rouge Volume 1. I'm using the orange peachy color. To set all of her makeup, I'm using the Maybelline New York Lasting Fix Spray. It's so funny because I felt like I drowned her in it. Sorry, Leanna. With a big highlighting fan, I am using a bronzer. It's from LA Colors. It's called Bronze Beauty. So guess what, y'all? I found my spoolie brush at the last minute. Yes, my spoolie brush from Morphe. I was supposed to use it in the beginning to uplift her eyebrow hairs, but instead I had used that brow liner brush. So as an MUA, you're going to do things like that sometimes, and that's okay. Next, I'm using Believe Beauty's High Drama Fiber Mascara to darken her actual eyelashes before putting on her strip lashes. Before you put on the strip lashes, it is important to put about 2 or 3 layers of glue on it just to make it stick. And you also want to take about 5 to 7 minutes or maybe 10 minutes for that glue to dry out. It'll stick better. With a small highlighting fan, I am using a highlighter from Kinder Glow. It's called Kindly. Now for her lovely lips. I am using NK Makeup Cream Lipstick in the color Mystics 915. For the gloss, I am using LA Colors Moisturizing Lip Gloss in a nude color. And there you go, girlfriend. That is the finishing look. Thank you so much for watching this lovely tutorial. There will be many more tutorials to come. Make sure that you like, comment, and subscribe. Thank you for tuning in into the Glam Territory, and I hope to see you back soon. Bye-bye.